Welcome back to Elite Dangerous with the Rude Man. Today I want to look at a program that I use for engineering. It's called ED Engineer, and this is going to be just a quick overview of the program. It is not a tutorial. It's very simple to use. I just want to show you what it does and how it's going to help you with your engineering. So first of all, when you get the program, you install it, and once you do, when you're in the game, you can hit Control F10 and it brings up the overlay, and F10 again to turn it off. If we take a look at the left-hand panel, you're going to see that you have a lot of choices in what it is that you're looking at. First of all, at the top here, you've got show entries with no stock. So that means that if you don't have any of it, you can turn that on and off if you want to. I've got it set to show me everything because I want to see what I have and what I don't have. This is the show favorites only. This one is show information about resources, and this is grouping the ingredients. So as you notice, the materials, because we're on materials right now, is categorized. These are all your alloys. These are your capacitors. Category 1, and this is one of the most important and powerful things about ED Engineer. It knows everything that I have collected. So it's showing you that I have 40 galvanizing alloys in stock that I can use for engineering. It also shows you what you don't have. I don't have any proto-radioalic alloys. I have none. You don't have to search as to what you have and what you don't have. We'll get into the right hand side later where all that comes into effect. We can switch to data. These are all the data things I have. If you notice, I've got unidentified scan archives. I've got 9 of those. So it tells you what you've got. It also shows you your current loadout. My current loadout now is the Federation Corvette, and it shows you all the hard points, shows you the utilities, how you've got it kitted out, and what you've got engineered and what you don't have engineered, which engineer is going to be able to help you out, all that kind of good stuff. On the bottom here you have commodities. It also keeps track of where you're at. Like currently it shows me that I'm at RIA station, and the last time that this information was updated. So knowing what you have to use and then using it is very easy. If we go to the right hand panel, you can filter out almost anything. So I'll show you what I've got set up currently, and that is that I've got it set up to see all 5 grades of any engineering that I might want to do. For example, in drive strengthening, I've got all 5 grades. Over here it will tell me how many I can actually roll. So if I'm doing the grade 1 thruster for drive strengthening, I could roll 300 of them. I have enough supplies over here to do 300 rolls. I have 14 rolls on this one, 14 on that one, 24 on this one, and 67% of being able to do grade 5. So currently I do not have what it takes to roll a grade 5 thruster for drive strengthening. If you click on that, it opens up another window and it shows you what you're lacking. It shows me that I'm lacking Imperial shielding. Okay, so it also over in this one here shows me which engineers I might want to go to do this, and it gives me a shopping list. So I can click the shopping list and add Imperial shielding to my shopping list, so I know what I'm going to be looking for the engineering that I'm currently working on. The other thing that you can do, that was the grade 5, you can change the engineer filter. Currently I've got it set for these 9 engineers. You can take it down to 1 if you want, or you can click them all. The type filter, if you are interested in doing auto field maintenance, you just click on that and it will add this to the list. Currently I have frame drives, power plant, shield generator, thrusters, the 2 synthesis and technologies, and that's it. You can list ignored and favorite filters. So if we decide that, say, power plant, armored power plant grade 5 is something we're going to be doing on 5 or 6 ships, we can favorite that so that we can all just look at your favorite things. That's what this over here is stars. Is show only your favorites. So you can narrow it down to just one engineering feat if you want to. Let's see, what else do we have? On this one, we have craftable filters. So you can say, show me all the things I can craft, but don't show me what I can't craft. Now, I choose to see what I can and can't do because I need to figure out what my shopping list is going to be. There's also a search function here. Now, once you have something that you're choosing to do, you can look at this one, and again, it shows you how many you can do and how many you can't do. But if you look down at the bottom here, you can also, it will also show you about any of the Guardian blueprints that you might have and how many you can craft of those. And then down below that, this will give you all the experimental things. This is also powerful because just as well as being able to know what you can do and what you can't do in engineering, you also might want to know whether you can put the experimental on or not. There's nothing worse than getting out to an engineer and you're going to engineer a dirty drive and you want to put the drag drivers or something on it, and you find out you don't have the material for that. We were talking about thrusters, whether you can do double braced drag drives. I can only do 2 drag drives. Click on that and it tells me what I'm lacking. I'm lacking the security firmware patch. So you can have all this information before you even go see the engineers. There is an awful lot more to the program than what I've just showed you. Again, this is not a tutorial. I just wanted to show you just kind of how the program worked and how easy it is to use. One thing I forgot to mention is most of you that know me know that I have alts. It knows that. If I click up here in View Commanders, I'm currently on Commander Rudeman. It also knows what Command Ram Odin has and what Granuel has. So, and that's all automatic. You don't have to do anything. It knows all that information. So it's a very powerful program. I would recommend it to anybody that wants to do engineering. And that's it for today. I just wanted to give you a quick overview of this, and the link for this little program will be in the description. Fly safe, Commanders.